You're doing democracy's work. Grateful to be back. And to have been gone. You learn a lot in professional development training, like how to create better documentation, and how to stay focused on a projector screen for hours at a time. I'm so sorry you had to be without a service tech for so long. I mean, here I get to enjoy professional development training for months and months, while you guys are stuck here without anyone to unjam the nutritious meal dispensers. I hope you still got your allotted calories. I'm sure you noticed the drop in efficiency among the support crew while I was gone. I hope the democracy officer wasn't too hard on him. Man, professional development training sure is something. And all because some service technicians asked too many questions about that one strike. But hey, at least you make a lot of friends strapped into those chairs. Apparently, non-compensated labor was what that strike was about. The one that some other service technicians got a little too interested in. But hey, we all scored some professional development training. The bad apples got re-educated, so it all worked out. Isn't it great that when even just a couple of people from the same corps show signs of dissidency, all of us get extra professional development training? High Command truly does care. You ever run into any equipment issues, let me know. I've got your back. Whenever the war gets me down, I try to remember that at least I'm a free citizen. It's up to me how I serve Super Earth. Can't take that for granted. I remember when I was a kid, they sold stickers in the Freedom catalog that were these little squish bugs. You put them on the bottom of your boot and it was like you were squashing bugs every time you took a step. Everyone was collecting them, trying to get the rare ones. Man, those things were cool. I heard that some dissidents wanted us to select our own candidates instead of using the algorithm. Great idea. Everyone will just become a political expert overnight. Treasonous morons. When I was a kid, I always loved All Heroes Eve. The adults would all dress up as bugs and ring our doorbells, and we'd have to fire 3 shots in the air and say, "No fascism here, insects!" At the end of the night, they'd reenact the Battle of Liberty Peak, and we'd all get cake. Nobody back home can believe I get to talk to Helldivers every day. I mean, I don't blame them. All of us had Helldiver posters all over our bedrooms growing up. I still have to pinch myself sometimes. If I were a Helldiver, I think my favorite enemy to kill would be the bugs. It's gotta be real satisfying, hearing them crunch under your boot. I'm hoping to raise my citizenship level by the time I retire. If I ever have kids, I'd want them to be able to purchase a small pet someday, like a goldfish. Or even a hamster. When I face Super Earth for the vow of allegiance every morning, I can almost always feel where it is. Even in a brand new part of the galaxy. If I were a Helldiver, I think my favorite enemy to kill would be the bugs. I bet watching them spark and explode really lights up your freedom-loving heart. I earned a few more citizenship points the other day. All it took was reporting some unpatriotic talk I heard in the barracks. Now there's one less dissident, and I get one more doctor's visit every year. I heard the Chow Hall got a shipment of purples in today. They're not my favorite fruit, personally, but it's nice just to have something different. I heard dissidents set another weapons factory on fire. They didn't take responsibility, of course. Tried to blame it on working conditions. Tell that to the 27 dead patriots and their families. When I need some motivation, I like to read the Helldiver ethos. Picks me right up. Sometimes I read too much and get overly motivated and kind of jittery and need to put it down. Helldiver! Every day you put yourself at risk to defend freedom and liberty, and I just want to say, thank you. You know, if it weren't for Super Earth, I couldn't even afford these high-tech tools I use every day. They lease them out to me so I can do my job. Pretty low interest rate, too. You know, sometimes, as a technician, you gotta realize when something's beyond repair. When it comes to these automatons, there's no fixing them. Only solution is to wipe the slate clean. Ship's in top shape, Helldiver. Ready to dispense democracy wherever you choose. Back when I was a kid, the local loyalty officer would give us sweets for telling him what was going on with the adults around town. Things they were saying, where they were headed, that sort of stuff. Nice to look back and know you were helping keep everyone safe, even if you didn't know it. Hey there, Helldiver. I know you put your neck on the line for regular folks like me every day. It's not much, but I donate 15% of every one of my paychecks to the war fund. It's the least I can do. I don't know how you do it, Helldiver. Facing off against monsters who haven't got a democratic bone in their body. If they even have bones. If Terminids didn't decompose into Element 710, we'd have eradicated them completely a long time ago. They should count themselves lucky. I just set all the ship's clocks back an hour for freedom savings time. I'm gonna spend my extra hour doing another round of maintenance checks. It's nice, because today I won't have to work overtime to get them done. It's fish fry night at the chow hall. I don't know what planets they get these fish from, and I don't care. It's all fried, and it's all good. I can't wait to get home again. It's the little things you miss, you know? Like sitting in candlelight on Heroes Day, chanting with my family and renewing our vows of citizenship together. Back when I was a kid, we used to play bug killers out in the schoolyard. Whoever could kill the most bugs by the end of recess won. Sometimes the teachers would join in too. Democracy's kind of like these machines I work on. Needs regular maintenance to keep running smoothly. And the bugs are sort of like if bugs got into one of these machines. The only thing to do would be to exterminate them. Super Earth really is the best place to live in the entire galaxy, isn't it? Sometimes when I can't sleep, I imagine what it would be like to live there. If I had all the super credits in the galaxy, I'd try to find some way to convince our enemies to embrace freedom. Maybe print 1 trillion pamphlets or build 1 billion interplanetary radio stations. Something to break through whatever propaganda they're feeding them. It's just a pipe dream. I gotta kill them all. Long ship deployments are great for saving up. You get the family separation bonus, which more than makes up for the bunk and chow fees. Of course, I don't qualify for the bonus since I haven't been approved yet, but once I am, I'll have a nice nest egg saved up. Before I joined the service, I'd never left my home planet. Now I see a new planet almost every day. Makes me appreciate what a beautiful democracy it'll be once we finish stamping out those fascist bugs. Sometimes, I almost feel bad for our enemies, living without democracy. No say over their own lives, just believing whatever they're told. It's sad. As much as I hate the bugs, I hate dissidents even more. They were handed freedom and chose to spit in its face. Death is too good for them.